guys, my name is Tom Kendall Fitness, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Apple Watch Series 4, this thing on my wrist right here. Now the Apple Watch has been helping me track my fitness for the last couple of weeks, ever since my dad lent it to me, and I'm going to be telling you how it functions as a watch, how it functions as a fitness tracker, how good of a sleep tracker it is, and is it worth the money. So let's start off with how is it as a watch. Now, I mean, it tells the time, so yeah, you know, it works as a watch. It's always connected to your phone, so it's always got exactly the right time. You can change all the different watch faces through. You've got like digital faces, you've got faces with loads of complications on that have got like the weather or your reminders or your rings, a stopwatch, or you can just have a really basic minimalistic 4-digit time, and you know, you get really big numbers, colourful. So yeah, very easy to read the time. The only thing is sometimes when you like turn your wrist like this, it don't turn on, but that's like 1 in 100 times. And on the new ones, I'm pretty sure they've got an always on display, so if you do go and pay that premium price for the new ones, you're not going to have that issue at all. Now, how does it function as a fitness tracker? I have to say, the one thing I love about this watch is that the fitness tracking is very easy, simple to use, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. Now, there are great ones out there, like I know the Whoop bands are popular at the moment. There's Garmin's and Fitbits and stuff like that, and they give you these lovely, you know, graph statistics on your heart rate and, you know, VO2 max and shit like that. But the thing about this one is Apple know that the whole heart rate tracking thing, the calories burned, is not dead accurate. You know, it can never really tell you like how many calories you burn, how much effort you put in. It can't, you know, scientifically it can't really gauge that just from being on your wrist. So it just literally gives you really basic graphs, tells you your max heart rate, your min heart rate, gives you a little thing, tells you how long your workout was. If it's a walk or a run, it gives you a little map of where you've been, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. It just gives you the, you know, basic information that will help you with your fitness goals and show you if you're making progress or not. It's not confusing or complicated with all the like up, down, spiky graphs. Really easy, really simple to use. Yeah. Now, how does it function as a sleep tracker? I've been using this to track my sleep for the last 2 weeks, and I have to say it's pretty great. If you go into the sleep app, it tells you when your bedtime is, when your wake up time is. You can change it for every day. I've set it so that an hour before I go to bed, it does a little wind down thing where I don't get any notifications coming through, so it can really like help me ease into my sleep. And then when you wake up, this is my favorite part, there's no noise, there's no alarm sound. It just gives you a little tap on the wrist and slowly brings you back into consciousness. It's really great. And then it tells you your time of sleep, really simple line graph, shows you how long you were asleep for, start time, end time, and it gives you little breaks in the line showing you at what point in the night you've woken up. And then at the bottom it gives you a little graph that shows you whether you've been consistent, whether you're getting more sleep, whether you're getting less sleep, and you can check it in more detail in the health app on your phone. That is if you have an iPhone connected to it. So as a sleep tracker, very good alarm clock. Tells you all you need to know about your wind down, shows you a little graph of your heart rate, you know, your minimum heart rate. I found that quite interesting. Mine goes down to about 57 beats per minute. It is very interesting. Now, other features on the watch that I find particularly helpful. Now, the first one, me being a YouTuber, is the camera app. I'll flash this up on screen somehow, but yeah, it's got this little app in here where you can stream what your camera is seeing onto the watch, so I always know whether I'm in frame. That's why You've probably seen it open on my last couple of videos. I might have been checking the thing just to make sure I'm still in the center of the frame. I'm not walking off, because you remember in my first videos my head was like completely off the screen. It was bloody awful. Another great thing is the rings. It sets you a different move goal every week based on last week. My one's quite high this week, so I haven't been hitting it. Tells you how many hours you've stood up for, which is quite important because it makes sure you're not sitting down doing nothing for too long, and it gives you an exercise goal, and it is very satisfying to close those rings at the end of the day. And I really believe that helps people, you know, pushes people to achieve their goals, because you know you want to close those rings. It gives you a really nice visual goal to hit daily. Another thing is the fact that you can just quickly start a stopwatch, start a timer, check the weather, check your calendar, set a reminder. There's loads of great things on there, and the workout app, even though it probably doesn't give you a great estimate of how many calories you've burnt, it's so easy to just click on workout, select what sport you're doing, and then you just leave it. That's it. It gives you a graph at the end, gives you a little map of where you've been, and it shows you your maximum minimum heart rate, gives you a good idea of whether you've been putting maximum effort in or not. So what did I use before having an Apple Watch? Well, I have 2 G-Shocks and 1 Casio sports watch. My favourite is my latest G-Shock that I got. It is the original G-Shock, but with the Bluetooth feature. It's not a smartwatch, it's just for setting the time and stuff like that. But G-Shocks, if you can't afford an Apple Watch, G-Shocks, even though they don't track your heart rate or anything like that, they're just great, really durable. I've fallen off my bike and smashed it on the floor with that G-Shock on. If it was this Apple Watch, it would have smashed into a million pieces. That G-Shock just got a little scrape and it adds a bit of character to the watch. It's really easy to switch through the different time functions and stuff like that. So if you can't afford an Apple Watch, I really do recommend getting a good G-Shock, which come in at about £70–80 or cheaper if you get them second hand. This Apple Watch, if you want to get it now, I think this one is now the new Apple Watch SE, which new is about £250. You can get these ones second hand for £180, around that on eBay, or the Series 3 is just as good, just has a smaller screen. But really, if all you want it for is the fitness tracking, the sleep tracking, you don't need a big screen, because at the end of the day you've got your phone for that. Now, do I think that this is worth the money? Well, the thing about Apple products is Apple know that their products are the easiest to use, the nicest to look at, and probably have some of the best technology in there compared to other, you know, devices on the market. So if you want that ease of use, you want that, you know that Apple make good technology, you are going to have to pay that premium price. However, I do believe that it's worth it, because if you get something like an Apple Watch, you're going to have it for 5 years, 10 years, because these become obsolete a lot slower than the iPhones do. So you're going to have it for a very long time, and I really believe that it'll be worth the money. However, obviously you do not need an Apple Watch to track your fitness. You can just gauge it off of physical appearance, how you're feeling. You know, this is not the be all and end all of getting in good shape, because obviously I've only been using it for 2 weeks, and compared to my entire fitness journey, that is a very small fraction of that. At the end of the day, getting in good shape, losing body fat, gaining muscle, it's all about your mindset and doing what needs to be done on a daily basis. This thing just gives you a little push, gives you a little bit of motivation, shows you the progress in digital form, and just makes it a bit easier to understand. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a thumbs up. Please comment down below if you have an Apple Watch or if you're thinking of getting one, and please subscribe to my channel and share it with all your friends. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Tom Kennel Fitness, and I will see you in the next one.